Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Bullpen. Today, I have a special guest, Arden Hittner, was just named to the 15 and under all-girls baseball team, who will be competing in Japan in a World Series. So, Arden used to be a neighbor of mine, and now she has continued to play baseball her whole life, and now she's here getting ready to go play in Japan, which is really exciting. So, Arden, thanks for joining on here.
Oh, no problem. Glad to be here.
Cool. So when do you guys do it? When do you go to Japan?
Uh, Jul well, I'm going earlier just
Okay.
because I'm going to Japan, so might as well go
Heck yeah.
longer.
Heck yeah.
But the tournament itself is July 30th to August 4th, I'm pretty sure. Um,
And do you know how many
so
teams are going to be there?
I don't know the exact number, but the countries I know for sure are Australia, New Zealand, Japan, obviously, USA, and I think there's two other ones, but I'm not 100% sure yet.
Wow, that's so cool, man. That's so cool. So I just remember, and this is back from when, we used to be neighbors, and you started playing. When did you start playing baseball?
So I've been playing baseball since I was, wait, I'm gonna have to say in between 5 and 7. Can't
Okay.
remember.
So did you play T-ball or did you start in coach's pitch?
Coach pitch.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. From the very start, I've always been a good hitter. I was trying to hit triples, but they made me stay on first.
Ah, so did you hit right hand? You hit right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Okay. And so what is it that you loved about baseball? Because I mean, obviously you tried other sports, but you ended up in baseball for like where you are now. So what was it that stuck out with you?
I mean, yeah, like you said, I've played any sport you can name, at least tried it for a season. But I don't know, there's something about baseball. There's just the feel of the game and being on the field in general, getting into the batter's box, being in the outfield, like it's just fun. Like
That's cool.
winning's always an ad, but just being there in general, I've always enjoyed.
Yeah, that's great
There's
perspective. What position do you usually play?
I play first base and outfield.
Okay.
Um, my like strong point is hitting, so I like to be in the outfield so that it's not as intense in the outfield, but you always get those good catches.
Right, right. Yeah, that's a good point. That way you can just focus on hitting really, because first base, you mean you're involved in most of the plays for the most part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you're playing coach's pitch and you're playing against a bunch of boys. Was there ever like that whole "I'm going to show you" type of thing going on? I mean, did they ever were the kids pretty cool, or were there some times where you're just like, man, I'll show you?
Yeah, so I feel like when I was little and like coach's pitch, it was like it didn't really matter because like
Right.
we were all little. Um, but as I got older, I do have to say boys started to get a bit worse.
Yeah.
There's definitely a couple kids on the team that I'm like close friends with, and like they don't care that I'm a girl. But there's also like the boys who are like, just play softball. Like this is baseball. Like, and I'm like, well, it's not as fun.
Does that
Um,
motivate you? I mean, does that make you like,
Honestly, yeah. I've developed the mechanism of if a teammate pisses me off, because obviously you can't uh, get mad at your teammates or else it starts a whole thing. If I'm at the batter's box, I imagine their face on the ball. It's just gone.
that's a good mechanism right there. That's great.
But yeah, anytime a coach or someone says play softball or baseball's for men, not for girls, um, kind of just use that as motivation to, like you said, I'm gonna show you.
Right. Now, do you still play like in the guys league? And then, I mean, because I know you've played on what's the your is it the Monarchs? Is that your guy's name?
Yeah, yeah, the LA Monarchs. That
That's an all girls team, and you guys have been
Yeah,
playing together for a while now.
yeah, we played together for a while, but this year, unfortunately, our team did separate. So I'm in between two teams to play with over the summer. It's hard to pick.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, just girls went different ways. Some couldn't make it, coaching problems. So that one was done, but all those girls were great. But
Cool. And so now you're getting ready to go to Japan. And now do you know any of the people that are on this team?
no, actually, I just we had a Zoom call, I think like 2 weeks ago, and was like get to know each other. And I may have seen them at tournaments before, but I've never played with them nor talked to them.
So they're
Uh,
from all over the country, huh?
yeah, yeah. So it's
Wow.
literally, I think there's only two people from California,
Wow,
and
that's cool, man. That's so cool. And this all came together pretty recently, right? I mean,
I
last
mean, I didn't till like maybe a month or two ago. Like I didn't. It kind of came out of nowhere, and I got an email saying I could try out, so I did.
wow. And so what were tryouts like? Where did you guys do that? In California there or LA somewhere?
So because it's like a world, I mean not world, country team,
USA. Yeah.
USA team, we had to send videos and like highlights of like things we've done, and then we had to fill out an application stating why we should be selected.
Wow, that's awesome. And so how many girls are on the team, do you know?
Uh, Maybe 12, 15,
Cool.
somewhere around. Again, I'm not sure
Yeah,
because
no worries. No worries. So, I mean, you've been playing baseball for a while now. You obviously love it. You're gonna probably keep playing as long as you can, I would imagine. Do you ever imagine yourself staying in baseball, like, going into coaching or something like that? I mean, I saw the other night the San Francisco Giants had a female first base coach. I don't know. You're probably keeping up with that, I would think.
yeah. I mean, obviously, I love baseball, and it's been a huge part of my life ever since I was little. And I always want to stay connected to the game, but as a profession, I'm not sure because I do have a lot of other interests and other things. But I always want to stay connected to the game, whether that's coaching, not a major league team, but like a team in general,
Right.
or just watching my team win.
Yeah, that's cool. And so are there other things on the horizon that you're interested in as well, you think you want to get into?
What do you mean by that?
Like other interests, like, you said you've got some other things that you're into, and you see
Yeah.
yourself doing that later on in life?
Well, I'm really into photography, and it's a hard profession, obviously, because like there's a lot you just have to buy a camera and someone can just say they're a photographer. But I really enjoy it, and I like capturing moments. And I'm in a photography class in school. I'm going into photo two next year. Um, but honestly, right now that's kind of my main course.
That's cool. I didn't know that. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm sure you'll do good at it.
Thank you.
Cool. Well, honestly, I just wanted to get, a little bit of your background and understand where you came from and, what motivates you. And I think, it sounds like you're on a great path right now. And I've always kept up with you because I see your mom and dad's Instagram, and I see you playing all the time. And I know your Monarchs team did really well and you guys had fun with that. And then when I saw the news the other day, I was like, man, what a cool story. Let's talk about it a little bit. So I appreciate you jumping on here and doing that.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Well, good luck, and
Thank you.
we'll be keeping up with you. And hopefully you can come back and tell us how you did and what it was like. Because I imagine, have you been to Japan before?
I have once
Oh wow,
for
cool.
my dad's 50th, and honestly, we were in Tokyo for most of it. Tokyo and Japan in general, one of the greatest places in the world. So it's gonna be
That,
fun to play.
Is that where it's at Tokyo?
It's near Tokyo. It's like an hour and a half away from it.
Wow. Wow, so cool, man. So cool. Well, I'm sure this is a great place to take pictures too, so you'll be able to kind of, get your fill of that as well. Take that back to class the next year and say, "Hey, look at this." Yeah,
Definitely.
cool. All right, Arden. Well, thanks for joining on, man. We'll talk to you soon and good luck out there.
Thank you. Thank you so much.